Ah, yes. The opening few notes of Wagner's prelude to his famous opera Tristan und Isolde, written between 1857 and 1859. It is considered one of the most influential pieces of music of all time. Not only did it inspire countless numbers of composers in their attitudes towards harmony and musical development, but it also provided the framework for the direction of classical music in the late 19th and early 20th century. Let's have a closer look, shall we? So, as I was saying, the opera itself is based on the romantic poem Tristan by the German poet Gottfried van Strasberg. Wagner brilliantly combines this devastating storyline with his discoveries of the devastating philosophies of Arthur Schopenhauer, that is, the inability to ever find a perfect love. I know how it feels, Richard. I know how it feels. Anyway, we can clearly see this emotional pain within the music of Tristan and Isolde. Let's have a closer look, shall we? The tragic love story of Tristan and Isolde takes place during medieval times in the reign of King Arthur. Isolde of Ireland, also known as Isolde, or Isolde, was the daughter of Anguish, King of Ireland. She was betrothed to King Mark of Cornwall. King Mark sent his nephew, Tristan, to Ireland to escort Isolde back to Cornwall. Tristan's name means sorrow. It was given to him because of the loss of his mother at birth. He was a noble knight. Before leaving Ireland, Isolde's mother gave a love potion to Isolde's handmaiden, Brangrain, whose name sounds like a cereal, with strict instructions to keep it safe until they reached Cornwall. It was then to be given to Isolde on her wedding night. Sometime during the voyage, Isolde and Tristan drank the potion by accident and fell forever in love. Isolde did marry Mark of Cornwall, but could not help but love Tristan. The love affair continued after the marriage. When King Mark finally learned of the affair, he forgave Isolde, but Tristan was banned from Cornwall. Therefore, Tristan moved to King Arthur's court and later went to Brittany. There he met Isolde of Brittany, also known as Isolde of the White Hands. He was attracted to her because of the similarity of her name to his true love. He married her but did not consummate the marriage because of his love for the true Isolde. After falling ill, he sent for Isolde in the hopes that she would be able to come and cure him. If she agreed to come, the returning ship's sails would be white, or the sails would be black if she did not agree. Isolde, seeing the white sails, lied to Tristan and told him that the sails were black. He died of grief before Isolde could reach him. Isolde died soon after of a broken heart. The other Isolde regretted her actions after she saw that the love of the two would last forever. But unfortunately, it did not. Here endeth the tale. Are you looking closely? As I was saying, the pain in Wagner's opera comes as a result of his remarkable use of orchestral colour and harmony, and in particular, one very special and unique chord. My vocal cords. I'm just joking. It is, of course, the half-diminished, or Tristan chord. Oh, I'm sorry. I was just doing some sight reading. Please, allow me to demonstrate to you what a Tristan chord looks like. Shall we? The Tristan chord is a repeated harmonic device used throughout Wagner's opera. It is so named by musicians because they felt it so wonderfully encapsulated Tristan's character, as we have mentioned before as we summed up the plot. So, it is very simply a diminished chord with one of the notes raised a semitone. So, for example, here we have a C diminished chord. as I'm sure you can hear. And now, what we do, raise one of the notes a semitone, half diminished chord. Very simple. And it can be any of the notes as well. So for example, we raise this E flat to an E natural, Tristan chord, F sharp to a G, Tristan chord, A to a B flat, Tristan chord. Tristan chords are wonderful. You should like them a lot. I'm very good at the piano. What can you tell me about Wagner's influence on music in the 19th century?
Nothing. However, I can tell you a funny story about music. Beethoven's style originated from someone doing some autoerotic asphyxiation. Did you know that? That's a fun fact.
That's one for you, Miss T.
Yeah. What am I talking about?
We don't need that much.
Didn't he do Ride of the Valkyries or something?
No, actually.
Yeah, I know something.
Okay,
What's your number?
My number.
0754036.
So tell me, sir, what can you tell me about Wagner's influence on music in the 19th century?
Wow, a bit shocking question. Pretty nothing.
Thank you very much. It's great to speak to you.
Jesus Christ.
Onwards!
Fuck off, please.
So tell me, sir, what do you think about Wagner's influence on music?
Well,
It's hard to say which had more drama in it, Wagner's life or his operas. He certainly behaved like a character in a romantic novel. He was deliberately elusive and mysterious as to his true parentage.
Thank you very much. Excuse me, Mr. Swan. Mr. Swan, could you stop licking yourself? Thank you. And could you tell us how important Wagner was to music? Oh, well, certainly. He was, in fact, the most influential composer of all time, in my opinion. I think his attitudes toward tonality and harmony were truly out of this world. I think he, in himself, developing that Tristan chord is particularly fascinating. And if you don't mind, I'm going to go back. I'm going to break your legs in a second if you don't go away. So, would be much appreciated. Bye-bye. Well, thank you very much. It was nice of you to talk to us, and we are going to leave now before you break our faces in half.
Let's watch the children get attacked by the swan.
Toodaloo! Can we interview you? Pretend that you're someone significant and how you've been influenced by Wagner.
No.
Okay.
Wagner was a Nazi.
So, as we draw to the end of this short documentary, we hope that there are 3 things that you will learn from it. 1, my hair can shrink at will. 2, my ego can grow at will. And 3, well, I think that's very easy. Wagner's Tristan und Isolde is probably the most influential piece of music of all time. And 4, I can teleport. Can I just could you stop? We hope that you will have learned 2 things, 3 things. Firstly, you can walk next to. No, you're not supposed to carry on. No, that was going so well. You're not supposed to carry on filming me. I walk past you. Oh.